Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, April 9th. You'll be interested to know. 67 years ago, today, in 1959, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration announced its first group of astronauts, choosing 7 test pilots to train for crewed spaceflight missions. That announcement marked a major milestone, signaling a national commitment to human space exploration and inspiring a generation with a tangible space program and clear goals. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Thursday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking fair with 2+ feet, waves rolling in from the south-southwest. The height stays consistent at 2+ feet until noon. Then conditions get choppy as the wind picks up to onshore at 7 miles per hour. Expect onshore winds to increase throughout the afternoon, reaching up to 14 miles per hour by 3 p.m. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. with the 3-foot outgoing mid-tide, when the west swell is 2 feet at 8 seconds, and the sideshore wind is 4 miles per hour. The first low tide on Thursday will be a 1/2 foot just before noon, followed by a 4-foot high tide at 8:15. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 59 degrees for the water temperature. Friday brings fair conditions with waves around 2 to 3 feet, transitioning to choppy by mid-day as winds increase. Saturday sees a notable swell rise to 4 to 6+ feet, but conditions remain choppy with strong winds throughout the day. Sunday holds steady with 4 to 7 feet. Though choppy, it offers the best chance for rideable waves as winds ease slightly in the evening. This morning, it's mostly cloudy and it feels like 58 degrees with 4 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:40 and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:41. It looks like we're in for some mostly cloudy skies today, with a high around 60 and a mild breeze. Tonight, expect continued mostly cloudy conditions, with a low of 56 and light winds picking up a bit. Looking ahead in the weather. Friday is mostly cloudy with rain and a chance of thunderstorms before noon and again through the afternoon. Highs near 62 with a south-southwest breeze, 6 to 13 miles per hour, and gusts up to 18. Rain continues into Friday night into Saturday, with additional steady rain Saturday and highs slipping to near 58. Then drier weather returns Sunday and Monday with highs in the mid to upper 50s, and mostly clear nights near 49. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, GoPro will cut nearly a quarter of its workforce this year, as the San Mateo action camera maker announced on Tuesday, aiming to rein in costs and invest in a new generation of products for growth. The company plans to lay off about 145 employees, which is roughly 23% of its staff, according to a filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. These layoffs are expected to begin in the second quarter and largely conclude by the end of 2026. GoPro is banking on a new lineup of cameras powered by its GP3 processor, promising improved image quality and performance. The restructuring is anticipated to cost between $11.5 million and $15 million, primarily for severance and health benefits. Now on to sports. The 2026 Major League Baseball season is off and running, and we should all enjoy it. The game we all love could look much different in a year, if games are being played at all. There is an overwhelming sense around the league that this is the final season of its era, with massive change coming to the sport. Over the last 20 years, baseball has transformed into a fully modern game, despite resistance. Instant replay has become a seamless staple embraced by virtually everyone. We have witnessed unprecedented international growth and started streaming games. This season could mark the end of an era in Major League Baseball. In local sports, the Giants secured a dominant 5-0 victory over the Phillies on Wednesday, marking their second consecutive shutout against Philadelphia. Rafael shined with a 3-run homer and 4 runs batted in, while Mahle and 4 relievers combined for a 4-hitter. Willy Adames and Luis Arraez each contributed 2 hits and scored twice, helping San Francisco improve to 5 wins and 8 losses this season. The Giants took 2 of 3 games from Philadelphia, who hasn't won a series in San Francisco since 2013. Up next, the Giants will face the Orioles in Baltimore on Friday. In top news, if you sip on canned, sparkling water or seltzer regularly, listen up. Growing evidence suggests that products like deli meats, alcohol, and sugar-sweetened beverages may contribute to colorectal cancer. Recently, concerns have risen that canned sparkling water could increase your risk as well. Influencers on social media claim these beverages contain undisclosed chemicals and high levels of forever chemicals that cause cancer. Experts note the concern is not about the drink itself, but the containers, which may be coated with harmful substances. Stay informed about your health choices as new evidence emerges. In business news, the fragile 2-week ceasefire between the United States, Israel, and Iran is welcome news for the United States economy, but do not expect an immediate return to normal. In recent weeks, soaring gasoline prices and climbing mortgage rates pinched consumers, already unhappy about the high cost of living. Rising energy and transportation costs squeezed businesses, and household wealth fell, threatening to dent consumer spending. Now the outlook is brighter as Americans woke up Wednesday slightly richer, with the S&P 500 up 2.5% since news of the ceasefire. Benchmark United States oil prices fell 16% on Wednesday to $94 a barrel. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 4.5% to $71,000. Ethereum is up 4% to just over $2,000. And XRP is down 1% to $1.33. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. April 8th, 2026 was a significant date for astronomy. NASA's Artemis program is revolutionizing lunar exploration after decades of planning. As the United States government reduces its spending on basic science, funding remains ample for moon missions. NASA's Artemis II mission is just the beginning, with numerous additional crewed and robotic missions being planned. These expeditions could transport equipment for groundbreaking research. There is much to discover about the moon's origins, history, and resources. Some astronomers view the moon as a stable platform for their ambitious studies, amid shrinking funding for other projects. And in entertainment news, the hit series Shrinking is confirmed to return for a fourth season, despite the season 3 finale feeling like a series end. Co-creator Bill Lawrence explained that the finale, titled, "And That's Our Time," was initially intended to conclude the show. Lawrence stated that they wanted to adhere to the original 3-season plan, even as they decided to continue the story. He emphasized that there are still a bunch of stories to tell, particularly regarding Jason Segel's character, Jimmy, and his journey through grief. Fans can look forward to more developments in the upcoming season. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American astronaut and physicist, Sally Ride. And she said, "The stars don't look bigger, but they do look brighter when viewed from space, reminding us of the vast potential and inspiration that space exploration brings to humanity." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.